That left the lower court ruling in this case regarding DAPA and expanded DACA in place. What that means is that the court order that was issued back in February 2015 blocking implementation of these programs remains in effect. Okay. That means that the lives of 5 million undocumented immigrants throughout this country, including 280,000 in Illinois, remain in limbo. Now, there are a couple of things that we know, one, are going to happen and one thing that may happen. First off, this case now goes all the way back to that judge in Texas that issued the initial court order. He has to decide now what he's going to do with this case. He has already set a court hearing for next month. He may set this thing for trial. There may be a final decision. That decision could itself end up getting appealed further up, all the way back up to the Supreme Court. Now, it is also possible that one or both of the parties before the Supreme Court will ask the Supreme Court to rehear this case. Now, whether that's going to happen, particularly while the court still has 8 justices, is still up in the air. And again, the court still has only 8 justices. We may end up getting the same result if we're going to have a presidential election. And the next president is going to not only appoint the next Supreme Court justice, assuming that the Senate does not confirm President Obama's appointment of Judge Garland. That president is also going to determine what's going to happen with the future of administrative action on immigration.
I came to the U.S. when I was 14 years old, looking for a better opportunity to get created and build a bright future, and I didn't get. When I was 16, I began living by myself, and it is then that I found out I was undocumented. I wasn't able to open my bank account, pay bills, or have a cell phone because I didn't have a social security number. 14, I was so happy when President Obama announced extended DACA and DAPA because I was eligible for extended DACA. This was going to be a turning point in my life. Today's Supreme Court's split decision is extremely disappointing.
We're very disappointed with the Supreme Court's today's split decision for many reasons, but one of the reasons why we're angry about this is that the decision came about with less than a full member. So there should be 9, but we had 8 members, and the decision came out as a split. If the Congress appointed the 9th justice that Obama has nominated, then the result could have been really different.